Good morning. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Newsday investigates the disappearance of a 14-year-old Patchogue girl. Now, Long Island leaders want to know how she was allegedly sex trafficked while missing for 25 days. Lawmakers are now asking for an inquiry into the case. They say it's too soon to blame Suffolk's Child Protective Services, which was involved before the girl's disappearance.
You look back and say, what could we have done differently to have a better outcome than we did?
Newsday covered this story extensively in our exclusive investigation, Unprotected. You can read about it on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only a Newsday. We're a week into the government shutdown and 2 IRS offices on Long Island have temporarily closed. It's not clear how many of the agency's employees in Holtsville and Bethpage could be furloughed starting today. Shelter Island's only pharmacy has stopped filling prescriptions. The Shelter Island Heights pharmacy closed the pharmacy side of its business yesterday. The company, which owns it, cited significant operating deficits as the reason. Prescriptions are being transferred to Southold Pharmacy on the mainland in Southold. First in Newsday, new life for this former Sears building in Hicksville. Lincoln Tech and Antech Diagnostics, a veterinary medical lab, are moving in soon. Bad news for snow lovers. National forecasters are predicting Long Island could be in for another mild winter, and they're not expecting any kind of significant precipitation. But of course, that could change. Checking out your Wednesday weather, keep the umbrellas handy. We're in for on and off rain today. As you can see on the Futurecast, we're in for showers and maybe even a thunderstorm for the first part of the day, so take it easy on the roads. Tomorrow, skies clear out. It will be sunny, but cool, highs only near 60. The weekend starts off cool and could end with more rain, a soggy start for your work week. That's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
July 1984. This Newsday photo, one of the last to ever be taken of 17-year-old Ricky Kasso, known as the Acid King, a young man from Northport who confessed to murdering his friend in what police at the time called a sacrificial killing. Our photographer capturing his wild expression as he's led to his arraignment in handcuffs.
The story of the Northport murders quickly became a national story and then an international story. The idea of Satan in the suburbs.
It was just a horror. Nobody could believe what happened.
Kasso and his friends hung out here at Cow Harbor Park, seen in these Newsday photos covered in graffiti. They called themselves the Knights of the Black Circle, a group police believed to be a cult.
The police concluded that it was a somehow satanic murder case.
On June 19, 1984, detectives say 4 teenagers, including Ricky Kasso and Gary Lowers, were doing drugs believed to be LSD in the woods near Cow Harbor Park. They say tensions escalated and Kasso began stabbing Lowers dozens of times, at one point cutting out his eyes.
They killed this kid listening to Black Sabbath and a line saying, "Say you love Satan," and they actually made this young man say that, according to the police, before he died.
At the time, it was believed rock music was influencing listeners to become violent. Kasso was arrested wearing an AC/DC shirt.
But then as we looked at it, we realized these were a band of lost kids, high on drugs.
We had some boy come running down from the woods who must have been on some crazy drug or whatever, and screaming and right down our driveway. And my husband went out to see what was going on, and you could see that he was just out of it.
I remember it very clearly because everyone had the book, Say You Love Satan, about Ricky Kasso.
Shortly after this photo was taken at his arraignment, Kasso hanged himself in his jail cell. No one was ever convicted of the murder of Gary Lowers.
To think that there's one wart or mark of this horrible instance is not fair, and that's why we've come past it.
Reporting for Newsday TV, I'm Macy Eglund.
See more exclusive stories like this on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only a Newsday, Nassau's county executive is proposing $10 million more in police overtime costs. Newsday's Nassau reporter Candice Ferretti tells us how the county will pay for it.
Police overtime in Nassau for the 2026 fiscal year is rising by $10 million in Bruce Blakeman's 2026 budget proposal, which the legislature will vote on at the end of the month. That brings the budget for police overtime to $60 million for next year. People leaving the department and unplanned security threats or large-scale events that require a certain number of police officers to keep peace often contributes to the rise in overtime. What happens next is they will likely need to transfer money from other funds, like the general fund that supports other areas of county government, into the police budget, because already in 2025, we're seeing that the police department has exceeded its budget by about $18 million already. So $60 million based on prior years doesn't seem like it's going to be enough.
Candice, thank you. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. The Yanks aren't done yet thanks to a clutch hit from their captain.
Two-strike pitch. Hits a drive down the line. If it's fair, it's his moment. It is. It's tied.
Look at that, and the crowd goes wild. Aaron Judge hit a game-tying 3-run blast to help propel the Bombers to a thrilling come-from-behind win in the Bronx. Yankees beat reporter Eric Boland is at the stadium with what's next.
Aaron Judge is the remaining player on the last Major League Baseball team to come back from a 0-2 deficit in one of these best-of-5 series. That was the New York Yankees back in 2017. That series turned around in Game 3 here at Yankee Stadium when Greg Bird hit a late-inning home run off elite left-handed reliever Andrew Miller. The Yankees completely seized momentum from there and won the next 2 games, including Game 5 at Cleveland. Aaron Judge tonight had a swing that he hopes and the Yankees hope lead to a similar comeback. Aaron Judge's big, maybe signature moment, you'd have to say, in his postseason. He's in his 8th year with the Yankees, but his struggles in the playoffs during that time have been well documented. Well, not tonight. Judge went 3 for 4. The big blow, a 3-run homer off the foul pole down the left field line. A 3-run shot off the hard-throwing Luis Varland. Judge turned on an 0-2 100-mile-an-hour fastball, somehow kept it fair. It clanked off the foul pole, tied the game, electrified this sellout crowd here at Yankee Stadium tonight, and electrified the Yankees dugout as well. They feed off of their captain like no other player. Jazz Chisholm Jr. hit a go-ahead home run to make it 7-6 in the 5th inning, and a Yankees bullpen, which has really been under fire for a lot of this season and into this postseason, was terrific. Carlos Rodon didn't have it, but the bullpen did. They went 6 2/3 scoreless innings, only allowing a combined 3 hits in that time to lock things down. The Yankees get this one 9-6. They are alive and very well because the Toronto bullpen, which has not been great this series, they don't have a starter for tomorrow. They're more than likely going to go the bullpen game route. And you'd have to say the Yankees, not a lead pipe cinch to send this thing back to Toronto, but they would be heavy favorites to do so, especially with Cam Schlittler on the mound. And every Yankee fan remembers what he did in the deciding Game 3 against the Red Sox when he struck out 12 over 8 scoreless innings. It was a madhouse in the Bronx. Tonight, it'll be even madder tomorrow night as this sellout crowd fully will expect to send it back to Toronto for a deciding Game 5. Reporting from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, this is Eric Boland for Newsday TV.
I can only imagine, Eric. Thank you, and go Yanks. First pitch is tonight at 7:08 in the Bronx. Read more about the Yankees on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
This is the pizza charcuterie board here at Richie's in Deer Park. Let's go inside and see how it's made.
It's my daughter's idea. People always seem to have a hard time deciding what they want. So she came up with the idea of putting a board together. Basically our 6 best-selling slices. Meat lovers, Chipotle chicken. We have Shut Up and Try It. People always ask about that because it looks like ice cream. Buffalo chicken and margarita. It also comes with a garlic knot and our special buffalo garlic knot.
And these garlic knots are huge, really.
You used to go into a pizzeria when I was a kid and you had regular slice and Sicilian, that was it. Now people have come to expect a variety or a large variety of slices.
This is the Chipotle slice going down the hatch. Crunch from the chicken is really, really good. I love the sauce, how it's thick, and the pizza itself is really good. We'll do the margarita pizza. The tomato sauce is the best part. Barbecue, got it. Actually, really good barbecue sauce. It's sweet. Let's just shut up and try it. The mozzarella grilled chicken tomato pizza. I've probably eaten something like this at my house a couple of times while we were cooking because Sarah loves this, my wife. Tomatoes good. The grilled chicken has such a nice like sear to it, kind of. And last but not least, buffalo chicken slice. It's buffalo chicken. Exactly what you want. Ken Bufa, Newsday TV.
I think I know what I'm eating for lunch. Thank you, Ken. See more Trendy Bite segments and find more places to eat on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. See more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other services you see right here. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Have a wonderful Wednesday. More local news coming up.